When you talk about graphics in game, you have to look at PC gaming for the best graphics, and in this video, we take a look at the best PC games with the best graphics in 2015 so far. Number 10 is Trine 3. While Trine 3 is an indie game and not the kind of a game that you would expect gorgeous visuals from, it actually looks really freaking good. While Trine 3 is in a smaller scale for a game, to say the game doesn't look great would just be a flat out lie. Check out some gameplay of Trine 3 and just how good the game looks. Number 9 is Mad Max by Avalanche Studios. Avalanche is also doing Just Cause 3, which is going to come out at the end of the year. That game is also shaping up to look great visually. As far as Mad Max go, the game looks great. The only problem with the game is that the open world is very barren. So it's not like the game is rendering a lot of details or anything like that. You don't really expect that in a desert. Still, Max himself, all the vehicles, and all the little detail does look pretty great. And with the game running at 60 frames per second across the board, going with the good visuals, I think that's definitely a winner from Avalanche. Just take a look at some gameplay of Mad Max, see how good it looks and how well it plays. Number 8 is Soma by Frictional Games. Frictional are the guys that are famous for doing the first Amnesia game, the survival horror title. Soma follows in vein of Amnesia as a survival horror title, and Soma's graphics are fantastic. It really adds to the atmosphere of Soma, and it has this dark and drab art style, but everything in the world just looks really freaking detailed. When you pick something up and you just rotate it around, you can see all the little details on it, and again, this is an indie game that you don't expect to look amazing, but Soma's art style and art direction is just so fantastic that the end product ended up just looking fantastic. Check out some footage of Soma. Number 7 is another survival horror game, an open world first person one, and by Techland, that game is Dying Light. Dying Light does a really good job with its lighting, no pun intended. All the little flares and the flashes that you see just add a lot to the atmosphere of Dying Light. All the textures look really good, the animations look really solid, and if you're playing on a PC that can max this game out, it's gonna look even better. Check out some awesome footage of Dying Light really showing how this game looks. Number 6 was a game that was released almost 2 years ago on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, but was just ported to PC earlier this year, and that's Grand Theft Auto 5. Yes, Grand Theft Auto 5 was originally a 360 and PS3 game. Yes, then it got ported to the PS4 and the Xbox One. On PC, it was just a much better experience. GTA 5 already had a lot of detail and a gigantic world, but on PC, that's just amplified. Rockstar did an excellent job with this PC port and made sure that the PC version just looked head and shoulders above the console version, including the PS4 and Xbox One version. Having excellent visuals like GTA 5 does in the scope of the game that it is in is definitely an accomplishment, and thumbs up to Rockstar for delivering on PC. Check out some gameplay of GTA 5 on PC. Number 5 is the latest entry into a series that always provides stellar visuals, and that's Battlefield Hardline. While Battlefield Hardline definitely didn't offer a lot of fanfare, and a lot of people didn't come back to Battlefield Hardline after a few months, the game still looked fantastic. Hey, at this point, you know what you're getting out of a Battlefield game. It's running on the Frostbite 3 engine. These games are always gonna look good, especially on PC. And this time around, Visceral Games delivered with Battlefield Hardline. The game looked just as good as Battlefield 4, if not a touch above. You know what you're getting out of a Battlefield game, but still, check out some gameplay of Battlefield Hardline. It might have been a shooter that you missed on PC.
Got one pinned down! Help me out here! He hit the crank!
Number 4 is Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain by Kojima Productions. Now, you might be thinking Metal Gear Solid 5 was a game that released on the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Well, just like GTA 5, Kojima delivered on the PC version of MGS5. To be completely honest, I don't even know how this game runs on the 360 and the PS3 considering how good it looks, but that's besides the point. Metal Gear Solid 5 is an open world title that looks fantastic, and especially in the cutscenes, you can see a lot of detail in the facial expressions, and just with all the facial movement, Metal Gear Solid 5 is the best looking Metal Gear game by far, and it's a game that definitely raises the graphical bar of open world games. Check out some footage of Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, you won't be disappointed. Number 3 was one of the most anticipated simulation racers of 2015, and that's Project Cars. Now, while Project Cars was hit and miss for many people, there's one thing that can't be denied, and that's the gorgeous visuals that it offered. Project Cars' intention was to replicate a near-realistic driving simulation, and they delivered. The cars look fantastic, the roads look fantastic, just every nook and cranny of Project Cars looks fantastic, and there was so much detail put to every car and every track. Project Cars is one of the best-looking racing games of all time, and words can only do so much, so check out some gameplay of Project Cars.
Quickly to claim the ultimate prize. Dominate one particular motorsport defiantly against all challenges. Or become a multi-discipline master and prove you can compete in all forms of racing. Complete all 3 of these historic goals, and you'll be on your way to entering the Hall of Fame alongside your heroes.
Number 2, Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I know what you're thinking. Batman Arkham Knight was one of the most broken PC ports of all time. The game barely worked when it was originally launched, but now in September of 2015, Batman Arkham Knight actually works pretty decently on PC, and no one can actually deny that the game looks amazing. The rain effects, Batman's armor, all of the textures, and it's in a big open world Gotham City, and the Gotham City looks great in itself, and there's a lot of detail in the world in every nook and cranny and every single piece of the city. It just looks really well thought out and well brought to life. The Batmobile looks great, just everything in Batman Arkham Knight looks fantastic, so I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, that yes, this game was broken on PC, but you'd be pretty hard-pressed to deny Batman Arkham Knight's great visuals, and if you don't believe me, check out this gameplay.
It is. I can't say I'm surprised. I've seen trees with faster reflexes. Something tells
Number 1 is CD Projekt Red's The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now yes, The Witcher 3 is probably a controversial pick for number 1 because there was definitely a downgrade on The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt from its original videos. The original gameplay videos definitely look better than the final release, but to say that The Witcher 3 looks bad, you'd just be flat out wrong. The Witcher 3 is in a giant open world environment, and just to have visuals like it does in a setting that it is in is a feat in itself. To have as much content as the game does and as much things to render and still look as fantastic as it does is definitely definitely a great feat accomplished by CD Projekt Red. The art style of this game is fantastic. The lighting is really well done. The trees, the roads, the horses, all the characters, they just all look fantastic. Whether you're playing in daytime or nighttime, in both times of day, the game looks fantastic and has almost a different art style to go with each time of day. Yes, there was a downgrade, and yes, that does suck, but to say The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt does not look amazing would be a flat out lie. And if nothing else, if you do think the graphics are bad, check out this gameplay, and hopefully that will change your mind.
Slow down. Whoa. Faster.
Where are ya? Don't stop on me.
So thank you for watching our top 10 graphics in PC games in 2015 so far. Do you agree with our list? Do you disagree? Let us know in the comment section down below. Have a great day, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.